Okay, today is Tuesday, March 12th, 2019. Call this meeting to order. Will the clerk please call the roll?
Trustee Zarnik. Here. Trustee Feichter.
Here.
Trustee Lissner. Here. Trustee Petrie.
Here.
Trustee Prochnow.
Here. We do have a quorum this evening. Tonight we have the invocation from the Pastor Petuznik from the Christus Victor Lutheran Church, and we'll do the Pledge of Allegiance afterwards. Pastor, if you would please. Will everyone please rise?
Lord God, we pray for this village board meeting that you open our hearts for the tasks that lay before us. Give us guidance and wisdom so that we can serve you and all the people of Elk Grove Village well. We pray. Open unto me light for my darkness. Open unto me courage for my fear. Open unto me hope for my despair. Open unto me peace for my turmoil. Open unto me joy for my sorrow. Open unto me strength for my weakness. Open unto me wisdom for my confusion. Open unto me forgiveness for my sins. Open unto me tenderness for my toughness. Open unto me love for my hates. Open unto me thyself for myself. Lord God, open unto me. We remember today the life of former Mayor of Itasca, Shirley Ketter, who died last Tuesday. And tonight her family gathers for her celebration of life service. We thank you for all the good she did for her community, and we pray for comfort and hope for her family who are grieving the loss of her life. Let us all pray together the prayer that Jesus taught us. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us today our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever and ever. Amen.
Thank you, Pastor. The flag's to my right. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Please be seated. Pastor, hang on a second. I didn't know her as mayor, but I knew her niece.
Yeah.
I grew up with a niece. Her name's now Nancy Kelly. It was Nancy
Yes.
Stoges.
Yes.
As I grew up. So,
Wow.
yeah, I knew the family a little bit, heard a little bit that way. But, yeah, I've known
Good.
the family, and, I've known Nancy my whole life. And
Yeah.
so obviously that. But,
Yeah.
it's hard anytime, time moves on and stuff. But she had a full life.
She did,
Good
90 years
life.
old.
90
Yeah.
years. So
So-
it's good going. Give you a
Good.
little sugar inspiration.
Good, I have something for you too, a little prayer blanket that you put in your pocket. When you feel it, you say a prayer, okay?
Yes,
God
thank
bless
you
you.
very much.
God bless you.
God bless. Thank you. Work with you, Mr. Knickerbocker, need a lot of prayer help. So,
Thank you. Thank you
I'm
very
sure I'll get a
much.
lot of use. That something's got a little cross on it. Pastor, thank you again. We move on now to the approval of the minutes of February 26, 2019.
I move that we approve the minutes and dispense with the reading.
Second.
We have a motion by trustee Petrie, second by trustee Zarnik. Will the clerk please call the roll?
Trustee Feichter.
Yes.
Trustee Lissner.
Aye.
Trustee Petrie.
Aye.
Trustee Prochnow.
Aye.
Trustee Zarnik.
Yes.
Motion passes 5-0. Mayor and trustees report. It's going to be a lengthy mayor's report. We got some young folks we want to definitely recognize tonight. I'll go through a couple items real quickly here before we get to that. On last Thursday, March 7th, we had a volunteer appreciation dinner here in the village. We honor those that serve the community that volunteer, our CERT people, Plan Commission, Zoning Board, PADS people, food pantry people. We bring them together and thank them on behalf of the community for all they do. Without their help, without their volunteer work, like you folks are doing now at such a young age, without that, this village would not be as, it does as well as it does. So we wanted to thank them. It was a great turnout. And then on Friday, we had our dear graduation in Stevenson Elementary School. A nice turnout. It was kind of unique how they asked all of us to talk a little bit about ourselves in front of the kids, which was nice, so that went very well. And then on Saturday, this past Saturday, we did something we normally don't do. In the village council chambers here, we actually allowed the League of Women Voters to hold a candidates forum. They don't call them debates, I guess, anymore. There's a forum. But it was a great opportunity for people to meet candidates who run for District 59 School District and also for the village board. And there's quite a crowd here for the 59 candidates. All 7 were here. Made me feel kind of good when they did the candidates, trustees, not so many people. Hopefully that means people have good faith in what's going on in the village here. And 5 of the 6 candidates for the village board were able to make it. So it went well, and we thank the League of Women's Voters for letting that be informational to the people of the community. Other thing, real quickly, I'd like to go through. The Daily Herald, which is one of our papers in the area, did an editorial the other day. They tied it actually to endorsements. I'm not going to talk about the endorsements. That's not our place here. But I've never seen the endorsement editorial talk so much about a community. It actually made me quite proud when they talked about Elk Grove. And if you bear with me a second, I'd like to just repeat some of the things they said. Elk Grove Village is a suburb that thinks big and has the results to show for it. Last year, the village board opted to put sponsorship money behind the Bahamas Bowl to tout the opportunities in its expansive business and industrial park. While officials in other towns might have shied away from the risk, those in Elk Grove Village understood that without some risk, there's no reward. Response on the village makers wanted has been enormously successful. Such forward thinking is a big part of what makes Elk Grove Village the exceptional community its motto it claims to be, and it's typical for Elk Grove's solid and reasoned village board. The reason I bring that up, especially tonight with the young people here, again, think outside the box as you do things, as you volunteer. Some of your ideas that you came up with to raise money to help others. One group talking about how they helped some folks with yard work, how much they enjoyed it. Think outside the box. Think of unique ways to make a difference. And I know you folks can do it because you're already doing it now. So on behalf of this board and this village, I want to thank you folks for what you started in your life. You start at that young age, I guarantee you're going to be huge success as you get older. So that's a good job. I'd like to talk about something. I know, where's that young man from Queen of the Rose? There he is, right there. Queen of the Rose. He's talking about money they raised for a young boy that passed away just a month ago. And the father, grandfather, his grandfather, Mr. McCauley, stopped by to see me at the village hall. I wasn't here, so I called him back and I talked to him. His grandson, Donnie Logsden, battled cancer. And he lost that battle just on February 7th of this year. And the young man was obviously beloved by many. It was perfect time when I saw what Queen of the Rosary did. Phenomenal. They raised money to help the family. What you did for him was really something special. But he came by to let me know how much he appreciated what Elk Grove Village was. The turnout, the support, the help for this young man and this family was unbelievable. And he just wanted me to let me know that this village is truly a special place. And you see a young boy like that, it's not easy. He's not much older than one of my grandkids, and to go through that. But for him to feel so strongly about Elk Grove that he wanted to take time to let us know. And I told him I'm going to pass this on. He goes, please do. Let the whole community know what we are here in Elk Grove. He wanted me to know. And then to see this young man and his fellow members at QR, what they did to help the family, is truly something special. So we should be proud in this town. As the paper says, as Mr. McCauley said about his grandson in the village, and what you did and all you young people have done, you should be proud of what you did. That's why Elk Grove is such a special place. It truly is. And it really, what an effect it had on Mr. McCauley, his daughter, Michelle, and the family and the support they got is helping them. It's never going to be easy, but it's helping them get through a very tough time with something of that nature they went through. Last thing I'd like to talk about, as everyone knows, we had a shooting in Elk Grove back on New Year's Eve. And I think it changed this village forever. I was born here, 1960. And there's been shootings before and all this, but this was unique. It happened on the street, actually happened 2 doors away from where I live. But I want to say, both chiefs sitting there, what a phenomenal job our departments did on that. And more importantly, what a phenomenal job we did working. And today, I got a letter I'm going to present to you folks. And I'm going to read it. Dear Mayor Johnson, on the behalf of the Chicago Division of the United States Postal Inspection Service, I would like to take the time to express my gratitude and personally thank you for the collaboration and support your police and fire departments provided as set forth below. On Monday, December 31st, 2018, a U.S. Postal Service letter carrier was assaulted and suffered a near-fatal gunshot wound while delivering mail near the intersection of Smethwick and Brantwood in Elk Grove Village. Members of the Elk Grove Village Police Department, along with U.S. postal inspectors, worked tirelessly to bring the case to a resolution. In the hours and days following the incidents, dozens of interviews were conducted, hundreds of leads were pursued, multiple search warrants were executed. The investigations involved countless hours of arduous searches with canine officers, fire department personnel, helicopter assets. This was truly a joint effort. On January 2nd, 2 days later, a criminal complaint was filed in the United States District Court for Northern District of Illinois. Subsequently, the offender responsible for this crime of violence was apprehended and faces serious federal charges. Please convey my sincere appreciation to Police Chief Charles Walsh and Fire Chief Rich Michael. Chief Walsh, Chief Michael, and the personnel represent the city of Elk Grove Village in an exemplary manner. This commitment to assisting U.S. Postal Inspection Services and the profession is to be commended. Craig Goldberg, Inspector of the U.S. Postal Service. That is something. And that was something that was unbelievable what was done. I was over here for a long period of time on New Year's Day during it, and all these inspectors kept saying is, Mayor, we can't thank your village enough. We can't thank your people enough. We don't get this kind of support, this kind of service, this kind of technology that we have anywhere else. And so, chiefs, on behalf of obviously the U.S. government, but on behalf of the community, we say thank you. It was a trying time for this community. It was a scary time for the community, but you folks came through as you always do. Your men and women came through as they always do. And again, thank you for what you did on behalf of the village. Let's give them a hand for that. Okay, now, with that all done, we're going to have some awards out for all you folks that are here. We appreciate you being here. So I'd like to ask both Betsy and Bertie to join me down there for the awards. We're going to let them do it. Remember, this is all part of the Community Character Coalition. I'm sure they're going to talk a little bit about it in a second, but this is an organization here in Elk Grove that works with the youth of this community. They do a lot of things. They just had a celebration. They got a celebration of cultures coming up. What did we just have back in?
Celebration of character.
Celebration of character?
Yeah.
Did you have Mr.
Carnival
Nickelback here
character.
for a celebration of a character?
Not a character.
Oh, okay, of character, okay. So with that, they do a great job on behalf of the community, the Character Coalition, and they ran tonight, so we'll let you folks go ahead and get started here. Now, just so everyone knows before you go too far, I always give out, we have chocolate logos for the kids. It's got the village logo. It's dark chocolate, so my heart doctor lets me eat it, so that's what you do it. There's no nuts in it, so they don't have to worry about nut allergy. If someone has a chocolate issue, let us know when you come on up. But I'll be handing those out to the kids besides their certificates, so I'll leave it up to you ladies now.
Thank you, Mayor. Good evening. So happy to see everybody here. We're going to start right off with giving out some certificates, and we're starting with the Leo Club, so if you could come up down this aisle, if you can make your way down. I know you're in the other corner there, so it might be a little tricky. But I'm going to start calling off some names. Amelia Marzan, Jenna Coles, Bethany Remian, doing the best I can with the names. Kaylin Riddle, Samantha Zoll. Samantha? And is Sam here? Sam Wattis? Okay, there you go. I was expecting a boy, sorry. And who's going to tell us what the Leo Club does? Okay, come on up.
Hello, everybody. I'm Kaylin. I'm the president of the Leo Club. The Leo Club is the youth community service organization under the umbrella of the Elk Grove Village Lions Club and is recognized by the Lions Club International, the largest community service group in the world. Our cornerstone event is the annual pet food and supply drive that benefits the Almost Home Foundation. We typically collect well over 500 items each year that helps this organization and their network of foster families with dog and cat food, treats, toys, and beddings. Our members routinely work volunteer shifts at Feed My Starving Children in Schaumburg and join the Shinneowan and Community Character Coalition and projects that benefits the elderly and also our servicemen and women overseas. We serve our local community through partnership support at Community Character Coalition and Park District events like the Community Carnival of Character and the Celebration of Culture in the Summer Fun, Play, and Party event. Working together with the Lions Club, we have begun a new tradition of judging both the Halloween and holiday house decorations for the contest held here in our village. And our favorite event is helping Santa and the mayor each November as elves during the community Christmas tree lighting event. The Leo Club is active in many ways, and not just here in our community, which makes this club really unique and rewarding for all of us. So that's what we are.
Thank you.
Good job, ladies. Thank you very much for
Who's this?
Okay, this is the Salt Creek Group.
Sergey Stevanovich.
Are they right up here?
Come on, guys.
Okay, Sergey,
Lana Stevanovich.
Lana Stevanovich. Lana,
You guys go out in front.
Francisco Soto. Alana Shook.
Anastasia.
Anastasia. Jesus Rios. Miguel Gonzalez. Maya Salgado. McKenna.
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 Nevaeh.
Nevaeh
Blevins.
Blevins. Nevaeh Blevins.
Cagle.
Lily Cagle. Andres Angel. Jacob Davis. Olivia Eugene. Ella Gans. Ella Gans. Parker Gardner. Hopefully that's everybody. Okay, who would like this? Okay.
Thank you. Hello, everyone. My name is Bo Phillips, and along with Michelle Lara here, we are the two staff that get to work with these lovely children. This is our second year of the Leadership Club. All these students were hand-selected by the two of us. We have about 19 students in our total club. We have a few that couldn't make it tonight. They're a mixture of 4th and 5th graders that we have been doing service projects as well as bringing our Salt Creek community together. So before just our service projects, we've had events such as a pumpkin carving contest that brought families together. We did a gingerbread house building contest for families to come together. And these students got to really enjoy judging that contest. But in addition to that, we've done lots of service projects. We are currently in one right now called Pennies for Patients. We are raising money for the Leukemia and Lymphoma Foundation to fight blood cancer. We've done a fundraiser earlier this year where we did a raffle where the students served breakfast to the winning classroom, and that money was donated to the Elk Grove Food Pantry. We've done a Valentine's fundraiser, which I saw a similar one, I believe, at, I want to say, Rupley. Great idea. The students created the Valentines, delivered the Valentines, and also sold them during the lunch hour. We are continuously working on more service projects. These students really enjoyed seeing the other students, and I saw them interacting, and I know they really enjoyed meeting Mayor Johnson today. We couldn't be more proud of them, especially their parents who are here today. So I know they deserve a round of applause. We're very proud of them.
Our next group is from the Queen of the Rosary Student Council. So if you could make your way up this way. Okay. Joseph Torelli. There you go. Congratulations. Derek Schlenbecker. There you go. Congratulations. Anna Marie Davis. Congratulations. Caitlin Kerrigan. Congratulations. Molly Boyle. Okay. Nice job. Who's going to talk for the group? Oh, here we go.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Derek Schlenbecker, and I'm the president of the Queen of the Rosary Student Council. As a Catholic school and Catholic community, we try and give back as much as possible to Elk Grove. That's our main focus, and we raise money by doing Change for Change days, which is you can bring in $1 and go out of uniform, and we give back. That's what we did for Donnie, as the mayor said, and we ended up raising $684 for him when we normally only raise around $200. So we were really grateful for that, and we hopefully the next wave of student council members can just keep carrying on this great tradition that we have. Thank you.
Here's a future mayor. But he said after his NBA career, so we'll wait a little bit. There'll be a pay cut. You see, there's a pay cut for the mayor from NBA. That's what for it. There you go.
This is Boy Scout Troop 495. If you'd come down, please.
We probably should have announced it. If your group's been called, please feel free to take a departure. We don't expect you to stay all evening.
This is for Dylan. Dylan. Jacob. Jacob. Nicholas. Brothers? Brothers? Okay. Kevin O'Hara. Kevin. Cal. And how do you say your last name? Sarzinski. There you go. Congratulations. Who's going to speak for the Boy Scouts?
So as a Boy Scout troop, we go on campouts, and we volunteer a lot. We volunteered at the Rotary Fest. We pick up garbage and we sell flags and pins and stuff. And then we also help out at the Village Memorial Day service. And we do the flag ceremony, and then just hang around and just stay there for anything else.
We also volunteered at Feed My Starving Children, where we served food or scooped food and packed boxes and stuff to go to starving children. And we worked at the Christus Victor Thanksgiving Church, where we served food to the less fortunate.
Next, we have the Prince of Peace United Methodist Church Youth Group. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Dean Stapleton. Luke Hernandez. Aurora Hernandez. Aurora, here you go, sweetie. She knows what's important. Jamer Rand. Haley Stapleton. AJ Hernandez. Isaac Wysocki. Aiden Wysocki. And who's going to speak for the group?
Hello, I'm Aiden from the Prince of Peace Youth Group. In our community, we do things like Feed My Starving Children. We help out during Sunday school every week and at Vacation Bible School. We also work at our pumpkin patch. We're the Pumpkin Church, Prince of Peace. We've also painted tables at Methodist Campground. And every year our group goes on a mission trip to various places all around the country. And we serve communities for a week. That's something we look forward to every year. Thanks.
So this is for all of Burt? Is this all of Burt?
No.
This is the Trex Recycling Program?
Yeah.
Okay. This is Bird's Trex Recycling Program. If you'd come up. Is that them too?
No, this is Bird. Phil's friend.
Okay.
Actually, all of the bird groups can come forward. We'll do you all together.
Okay, is this the Trex Recycling Group here? Okay, all right. And I apologize for the name, Hikaru? Okay, and how do you say your last name, sweetie? Tushia. Congratulations. You gonna speak? Ella Gray? Ella? Ashley Brond?
Brade.
Brade, sorry. Allie Kurth? Alexandra Petrovic? Okay. You get everybody? Okay, who would like to speak?
Yeah, if you want to, you can pull that step out.
Are you, who's gonna speak? Oh, you're all speaking? Okay, well, who's going first?
Oh, I can't reach that.
Okay, I was gonna say. Yeah, well, I wasn't sure who was going first.
We got you covered, don't worry.
Okay, there you go.
Hi, my name is Allie Kurth. I am from Bird School. Here with me today are my friends Ella, Hikaru, Alexandra, Ashley, and today we are here to talk to you about the TREX program. We are from the 5th grade reading TDP at Bird School.
Mrs. Jablonski, the assistant village manager, proposes a problem stating that plastic bags and other plastic film are getting stuck in the conveyor belts. Residents are not supposed to put plastic film, which includes plastic bags, in the recycling. Where should they go? How about TREX?
Who is TREX, you might be wondering? TREX is a decking company that holds a recycling challenge between schools. The winning school gets a bench for their park. With all the plastic film they collect, TREX makes decking materials.
Our TREX journey has been very successful. So far, we have collected 274.6 pounds of plastic from the middle of November to the end of February.
We could not have done it without Jewel, our janitor, Mr. Joe, TREX, Mrs. Toulon, and our principal, Mrs. Esser. Thank you.
Yeah, why don't you go a picture? Yeah, go get a picture.
Congratulations, good job. Come on, ladies.
Okay, good job, girls. Thank you.
Oh, is it my turn? This is all Stevenson. I'm gonna stick Steve.
Okay.
We'll change it up a little bit, and we're gonna do Stevenson School. And then we'll do the rest of Bird School. Poor Stevenson's been standing here. Okay. Alva Azzo? Is that close? Angelina, how do you say your last name? Bonancatro. There you go. Okay. Evelyn Noack. Congratulations. Daya Patel. Is that close? Thank you. Congratulations. Sonia Patel. Barbara Salgado. Congratulations. Maya Schreiber. Dominica Valsecchi. Dominica. Sorry. Dominica. Did I get the last name right? Valsecchi? Okay, cool. Thank you. And Sophia Valsecchi. Okay, who's going to speak for the group? Okay.
Hello, everybody. I'm Sophia Valsecchi,
And I'm Angelina Bonancatro.
and we're two 6th graders from Stevenson Elementary. We decided to start the Cancer Project because one of our greatest teachers, in my opinion, Mrs. Hoshko, sadly passed away from cancer a few years ago.
And my mom, Karen Bonancatro, survivor of breast cancer.
We decided that because we had cancer in common, that we could give back to our community and give back to the world by raising money for cancer. We were able to raise over $500, and our principal, Mr. Haas, wore jeans instead of his suit and tie for a day.
Very nice.
Thank you.
Very good.
Congratulations.
Good? Okay, is that good for you guys? Very good.
We're gonna do the Phil's.
Okay. Okay, this is Bird School Phil's friends.
Why are they laughing? What do we do wrong?
Hector Hernandez. Congratulations.
Look at that, I think I was sharp, look at that tie. What do you-
Christopher Valenzuela.
Are you speaking? Oh, he's sitting. Who's all speaking? Are you speaking too?
Leonardo Flores. Jocelyn Ramirez. Lordly Soto. Congratulations. Crystal Galeana. Congratulations. Are you speaking? Okay. Melanie Ramirez. Congratulations. Mile Juarez. Karen Herrera. Congratulations. Jennifer Perez. Angela Diaz. Is that correct? Leslie Ansuerto. You get everybody? Okay, who'd like to talk? Do you need this thing pulled out a little bit? Are you?
He's on the lower stuff.
We are the 4th and 5th grade dual language classes from Bird School. This year we organized a service project to support Phil's Friends, a local organization dedicated to bring hope and smiles to people with cancer.
During the past few months, we've collected $687 with 82 cents and 1,148 donations that we were able to deliver as each class got a chance to visit the Hope Center in Roselle.
Shout out to our principal, Mrs. Esser, who supported our project. And remember, cancer is strong, but hope is stronger.
I gotta sit by this guy. If anyone looks this way, I'm gonna be back. It might be that much better. I like that tie, but come on, can I make a, come on, talk over here, right there? Look that direction. Remember when it's down, take it easy? Good? Come on, you guys go first. Okay? There you go. Everyone good? Okay, take a look. Okay, good job.
And I think you were probably all impressed if you walked around and saw the number of pop tabs that this group collected and is continuing to collect at Bird School. So, Alania Buckman, Elena Buckman, thank you. Olivia Mullins, Olivia, congratulations. McKinley Bliss, congratulations. Elsa, Alyssa Fung. There you go. Congratulations. Cole Pilecki. Congratulations. Natalie Tierney. Good job. Connor Mullins. Okay. Who is going to speak for your group? Everybody? Well, must have missed him. Okay. Sorry. Do you want me to hold that for you? Okay, there you go.
The first and second grade classes at Admiral Byrd School are collecting Pop Tarts for the Ronald McDonald House in Winfield, Illinois. This is their second year collecting taps, and the project is ongoing year after year. Last year, we collected 168 pounds, equaling 212,856 taps. Taps can come from any aluminum can, including soup cans, pop cans, cat food cans, and more. The Ronald McDonald House helps families by giving them a safe and comfortable place to live when their child is sick in the hospital. Ronald McDonald House provides families with meals, summer cozy to sleep, place to do laundry, a free toy for every child, and a group of people to support them while their loved one is in the hospital or getting treatment.
Wait a minute, honey. Give me the script. Just leave it up here.
They take the donated pop tabs to recycle them to raise money to help with their cost. The actual cost to operate the room is anywhere between $50 and $100 a night. Families either stay at no cost or are asked to make a small donation up to $25 per day. Donating depending on the house. However, payment is never expected for those who can't afford it. We have collected 165 pounds so far this school year, which equals 209,302 tabs. We will be turning them into Ronald McDonald House close to the end of the school year in May. Our goal is to beat last year's collection of 168 pounds. We only need 4 more pounds to beat our goal. It has become a community effort to help us reach our goal. Both the Elk Grove Library and Elk Grove Jewel has allowed us to put out collection boxes for visitors to donate tabs on our behalf. We couldn't have collected this many tabs without their help. Thank you to everyone who has dropped any tabs off in those collection bins. We have a long-term goal to eventually become part of the Thanks a Million program through Ronald McDonald House groups who have collected 1 million tabs, received a certificate and recognition at the specific house for their achievement. We hope to get there by the end of 2020 and 2021 school year. We are 40% of the way to that goal through collecting pop tabs. We learned the power of one. When we pull together, we can make a difference and help Ronald McDonald charities. We hope you all can help us meet our goal, and we'll start collecting on behalf of the Admiral Byrd students.
If we could have the Rupley groups come up. The first one will be the American Heart Association. This is for Alexia Pena. Did I say that right? Alexis, sorry, Alexis Pena.
That was my fault.
Michael Vasquez. Congratulations, Michael. Pedro Mejia. Congratulations. Colin Lemos. I'm sorry, is it Colin? What's how do you say it? Kalen? Kalen, sorry, Lemos. Congratulations. Vivian Ramos.
Do we want to start with this?
Congratulations.
Do you want all the groups to be called up now?
Who's going to talk about American Heart Association? Okay,
Okay.
so let them do that. Okay. Okay. You want to pull that if you need to?
Did you need this out?
Hi, I'm Vivian. The American Heart Association is a voluntary organization, and they help different people with illnesses around the USA, like heart disease or strokes, and also they help educate people on healthy life choices, and they do a lot for the community.
Hi, my name is Michael, and we do the American Heart Association for donating for those people who actually need it. Right now, we actually collected $145, but more people are donating. And we make hearts to sell for our school, so we can collect money for the people who need it. And thank you, Ms. O'Donnell and Mr. Alloway, for helping us and supporting us.
Good job.
Hey, you helped me. I had heart surgery, so you're doing good. Thank you. Keep it up.
Okay. Is there just the one from this? Jasenia Meza. She's working on an intergenerational project, which I think she may be able to tell us about. Okay.
We were doing how it's important to visit the citizens. So basically, the poster is about how it's important to see them because they might feel lonely in that little place. And with our little kid, with our friends, we can help them and visit them.
Very nice.
Okay, this is Rupley's Community Service Group. Adam Satonia. Congratulations. Lynette Aragon. Congratulations. James Magana. James, congratulations. Damian Salinas. Congratulations. Okay, who's speaking for the committee? Okay.
Don't be shy.
You don't have to step, push that in. Yeah, you're.
What we were doing is why is it important to do services for our communities, and we were thinking that it was good to participate in communities services for our community because it could help our community bond together and it could help our community know each other and
Good job, good job.
Well, I agree with Damien. I feel like he is 100% right on that. And that's pretty much all I had to say.
Okay, good job. And the last group from Rupley is the Food Bank Project. William Barron. Riley Similak. There you go, congratulations. Claire Alvarado. Good job. you brought your own cheering section. Haley Starr. There you go, Haley. And Eileen Sanchez. There you go. Congratulations. Who's speaking for this group? Do you need this step or?
Probably.
Good evening. My name is Claire Alvarado, and my club, the 21st Century Learning Club, we did a fundraiser called the Super Bowl. It's a little pun because the Super Bowl was going on at the time, and we had the students, the whole school, and they brought in canned food, vegetables, soup, anything really in a can. And they donated it, and we ended up having 285 cans of canned food, and all this food went to the District 59 food bank, which goes into the Elk Grove Food Bank.
Very good.
Hello, my name is William Barron, and I would just like to shout out our principal, Miss O'Donnell and Mr. Alloway, for letting us do this and helping us with it.
Good job.
No, Nicole, okay.
Hang on, wait.
Yeah, we don't need to get in.
Millions of watching. Good job, good job. Give him a hand.
I'm Mrs. Avina. I teach at Rupley School, 5th grade, and I just wanted to share that presently we have almost 75 5th graders, and 52 students are part of this club, and we have 3 new members that joined today, so we're at 55 students that have joined. And this whole club is the passion of Rupley. The core of Rupley, it shows our diversity, it shows their passion for life. They did all the boards by themselves. They were kind of taken by surprise. We didn't know that we were going to have to speak. So I just want to applaud all of my parents, all of my principals, my sponsor, Linda Sandoval, because we couldn't do it without them. So I'm passionate and I love what we do. So thank you.
And last but not least, we have the St. Julian Aftermath Youth Group. Come on down.
Okay, Graziella DeFrenza. Congratulations. Salvatore DeFrenza. Congratulations. Aaron Okada. Congratulations. And Katie Okada. Congratulations. Okay, that's okay. All right. Who would like to speak? Okay.
Good evening. My name is Erin Okada, and I am part of the Aftermath Youth Group of St. Julian Amard Parish, right across the street from Alexian Brothers Hospital. We work to help the community through our Catholic service by helping those who can't help themselves and leading by example. Through our work and active participation in liturgy, we seek to be the presence of God in the lives of those around us. Some of our service activities include helping out at Feed My Starving Children, visiting the residents twice a month at Alexian Village Senior Home, most recently running a game at a booth at the Elk Grove Village Carnival of exceptional character, babysitting for the young parish families at Christmas time, and most notably participating every year in a one-week mission trip through the Catholic Heart Work Camp. There, we get to help the indigent and less fortunate fix up their homes, as well as help out at charitable thrift stores, children's centers, schools, and depressed areas, senior living facilities, and other persons in need. Last year, we helped out in Fremont, Nebraska, and this year we will be heading to Nashville, Tennessee. We are proud to represent our parish and the village of Elk Grove. Thank you so much for this honor.
Before everyone goes, I was more people here. This young man is a high school bowler, just won sectional. He's going to state, and he's bowling at nationals. Right here, a freshman. Let's go. Good job, buddy. Go ahead. You want to talk a little bit about?
Just a little bit.
Yeah.
On behalf of the Community Character Coalition, thank you for coming, and a big thank you to Mayor Johnson, of course, and our village trustees for allowing us to do this every year, honoring our youth and the wonderful work they do here in Elk Grove. Thank you.
Ladies, thank you. Extra chocolates for you. Same number.
Okay, thanks.
There you go. There you go.
Oh, thank
Thank
Mayor.
you. Dr. Holman, you want to come on down? They do a great job. Dr. Holman's coming down. He's a dentist here in the village, and he's extremely happy because we're giving away a lot of candy tonight. So he loves it, loves it. Doctor, come over here. Come over here. No, fine. Dr. Holman's got a special project he's going to be doing here in the village in the very near future for, just like these people volunteering, he's going to be volunteering something. So, Doctor, if you want to go ahead.
So I wanted to come in and talk about two different things. One was with my experience with the village, and then the other is about the project that I'm going to be doing. So starting with the village, I just recently expanded our office in Elk Grove and added space and chairs, and the whole process has been really awesome to work with Elk Grove for. Starting from the very beginning, just when it was in its inception, just to see, we had somebody from the village offer to come out and look at the site that I was looking to move into and tell me if there could be anything that could be potential setbacks or huge extra costs that I could run into to make it more comfortable moving forward with the project. And they came out, they kind of walked me through the building, showed me everything. It was kind of a great service. And then everybody through the whole process of building out the office has been fantastic. All the inspectors, I feel, that have done just an excellent job. I mean, I don't know anything about how to put the plumbing in my building or to pour the concrete, but I feel very safe in the knowledge that the people who have checked that for the village have made my building and my facility very, very safe and structurally sound, and that it's going to even with me not knowing anything about it, really get to have a nice long-term place that's safe for all of the people who come into the office. So part of it, I just wanted to say thank you for Elk Grove, really made the whole process easy. You know, when they say business friendly, it really does, they do actually mean it, because they're creating a great environment to bring a business to, and I'm very happy that I brought mine here a couple of years ago. And then the project that Mayor Johnson was referring to is one of the things that I've always wanted to do. I do try and do a lot of community service with homeless people in Chicago, but I haven't been able to do a whole lot specifically for dental in this community, just with the limitations of the size of the facility that we had. So one of the things that I'm going to be setting up is a free dental day for people in the community and for the surrounding communities, and for people who just can't afford dental care. We're going to set up a day, getting that started right now, probably sometime in the summer. I already have an oral surgeon that's willing to come out and help me, and I'm sure as I build the process, there's going to be more and more volunteers from Elk Grove and the surrounding communities to kind of help with that, to really make it as successful as possible. So it's in the inception now. This week is the first week we're really into the new space, so we're kind of getting our bearings, and then as we do that, I think in the summer is going to be when we're going to set up that dental day, and I know we're going to work with the village and work with Community Character Coalition and some of the local surgeons and dentists to really make it as impactful and positive as a day as we possibly can. So as I get more information and as I know more about it, I will let you guys know and hopefully make an announcement as to when it's going to happen, and kind of get the word out so the people who really need it can get the services that they need.
So in other words, first, Mary Jo, your department, thank you. Great job there. But what Doc's talking about is, even in Elk Grove Village, we have people, might be young people, might be seniors, all kinds, that maybe don't have the affordability to get the dental care they need. So Doc's going to set up a day, and there'll be criteria set up that'll be put out on. He's going to work with the Character Coalition, do it, where they can come here in Elk Grove, residents here can come if they need oral surgery work, dental working like that, they can come and get it done for free, right here in Elk Grove. So, Doctor, thank you for that. Appreciate it. We'll be getting more word out as time goes on, but it's nice to see. You know, everyone thinks, oh, Elk Grove doesn't need it. There are people in Elk Grove that do need help, and this is one way we can address those needs. Just like the young people, now we got this. So, I wanted to let the doctor announce a little bit in advance. We'll be hearing more as it goes on, but more importantly, I also want to make sure, Mary Jo, your department, like I said, he could go on anywhere with his practice. He's glad he came to Elk Grove. So, thank you for your work too. So, Doctor, thank you. Should I give him some chocolate too? Yeah. There you go. Enjoy. Take care, Doctor. Thank you. Any folks want to go? Yes, by all means. Go ahead. Not you, George.
Why not?
Nah, we enjoy having Georgie here.
We do.
Okay. So, we move on to trustees' report. We'll start with Trustee Prochnow.
Ooh, thank you. Well, the only thing that I have to report tonight is that Sister City is getting ready to send our exchange students from Elk Grove High School over to Termini and Marese in Italy, which is our sister city. This will be our ninth. One of these days I'm going to remember it. Our 9th exchange, and we're expecting it to go very smoothly. It's a wonderful opportunity for these students to spend time with the family in Italy and get to know their culture and education system. So we'll be excited to hear some good stories when they come back. And that concludes my report. Done.
Thank you. Trustee Feichter.
No report.
Trustee Zarnik. I'm sorry, how do you say that? Charnik.
Thank you, and I want to thank the Character Coalition because this was a wonderful way to show what our young students and people are doing, and it really was impressive. Trustee Lister and I went on February 27th to Performance Lighting, one of our businesses through our Business Ambassador program. It's a real interesting concept of what they do in shows and how they, support and take care of the shows, Chicago Theater and the different, just like our concert series. It was really interesting to see and how and what they did. And that concludes my report.
Thank you. Trustee Listener.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. On the evening of the 27th of February, I attended the Joint Action Water Agency meeting, And I just wanted to mention that for the first 9 months of fiscal year 2019, out of all the communities, only Elk Grove Village had an increase, a year-over-year increase in their water usage. And I'm thinking it's the data centers that are using a lot of water.
As our business park keeps picking up, more water usage needed for the companies.
And today, Mr. Mayor, I participated as a judge at the science fair at Ling School. This was a tough job. These kids, from first grade to, sixth grade.
Yep.
There were no sixth graders that I had to judge, but they were just phenomenal. I mean, they're bright kids. I think our future is in safe hands. So, but it was tough. Thank you, Mr. Mayor, for giving me that opportunity. And that concludes my report.
Yeah, I've done it for several years, and I'm amazed. Even the first and second graders, they're 6, 7, 8 years old. What they come up with it's impressive when they talk to you. I mean, it shows how much I should have learned in school. It doesn't. So, but no, I mean, you see that, and then you see the young people here what they volunteer and do in this community. We got a good future ahead of us. Someone take good care of us, right, Mr. Listener?
Correct.
Okay. Trustee Petri.
No report.
Okay, we move on now to the accounts payable warrant. We'll do first February 28, 2019.
I move that we pay bills in the accounts payable warrant for February 28th in the amount of $2,076,531.99.
Second.
We have a motion by trustee Petri, second by trustee Zarnik. Lori, will you call the roll, please?
Trustee Listener?
Aye.
Trustee Petri?
Aye.
Trustee Prochnow?
Aye.
Trustee Zarnik?
Aye.
Trustee Feichter?
Yes.
Motion passes 5-0. We now have accounts payable warrant for March 12, 2019.
I move that we pay bills in the accounts payable warrant for March 12th in the amount of $691,738.63.
Second.
We have a motion by trustee Petri, second by trustee Zarnik. Without objection, record the votes please demonstrated 5-0. Tonight we have consent agenda items, A as in apple through N as in nanu. I saw it this morning. I was in the village workout room. I was on the elliptical. I was going through and Mork and Mindy came on.
Did you put the helmet on?
I had to watch it. Nanu. I need a motion.
So moved.
Second.
We have a motion by trustee Petri, second by trustee Zarnik. I say, don't you remember that, Mork and Mindy?
Yeah.
Yeah, Robert Williams. They used to call me Mork when I had longer hair. After high school, I had longer hair. A bunch of my buddies would say, oh, you like Mork. Yeah. No. It could have been, you're right. I'm gonna hunt those guys down, darn it. Any questions, comments from the staff or board member on the consent agenda? Anybody in the audience on the consent agenda? Seeing none, hearing none, we record the vote as previously demonstrated, 5-0. Regular agenda items, Mr. Rummel, we have one item which is signage for Brittany's Bistro located at 914 Elk Grove Town Center. We have recommendation, anything in the town center has to get village board approval. It's a unique district, and Director of Community Development recommends approval. Any questions? Is anyone here from Brittany's? Okay, you're fine. You're fine. Any questions, comments? No. If not, thank you for working with us, what's on this design and all that. We appreciate that. Thank you. I need a motion to have it turned, does that do documents or just approval?
Just approval.
Okay, we have approval by trustee Zarnik, second by trustee Petri.
And just to clarify, it's for 2 temporary signs and then 2 permanent signs.
But they're gonna look as the picture we see.
The pictures.
Yeah,
Exactly.
okay. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Let the record show unanimous approval. Folks, sorry, you picked of all nights. We apologize, I know it's a long one. You're set to go. We wish you well. We thank you for working with us on the design and the looks of it. We wish you nothing but the best of success. Thank you. Okay, we move on now to Plan Commission, Mr. Rummel.
Mayor and Board of Trustees, there are no items under the Plan Commission portion of the agenda this evening, nor under the Zoning Board of Appeals portion of the agenda.
Very good. Youth Committee, trustee Jeffrey, Charles Frankie's not here. Any report from anybody?
Just a reminder that we're still accepting applications for the Youth Committee scholarships. I do believe they are due by April. So if you have April? May 1st? May 1st, I think. So please make sure you try and get those applications in. It's hard to pass on a $1,000 scholarship.
How much?
$1,000 scholarships.
She said 100,000.
No, but seven of
Well,
them.
I'm going back to school.
Thanks to a donation by the microbrewery, we'll have 7 $1,000
Normally it's been
scholarships.
3, now it's 7 this year.
That's
And it'll be
awesome.
7 for a while.
Yeah.
So that's good. Okay, thank you, trustee Prochnow. Business Leaders Forum, trustee Petri?
My co-chairman has a report.
Okay.
Thank you, Jim. Just a couple of things. One, Nancy mentioned we visited Performance Lighting a few weeks ago. Tomorrow, we're visiting Tiesta Tea, and that should be interesting. They're a younger company, but they're really creative in the teas they've been making. Also, on Wednesday, March 20th, Enclave has another presentation. There's a Professor Owen Youngman from Northwestern University, and the title of his talk is, this is a rough one, Between the Idea and the Reality Falls in the Shadow. So, yes, I think I read it right. So, I should add, at our March 26th Committee of the Whole, John Dellis will be giving us another presentation on Enclave, and I think it'll be good for the public, because we've been talking about these things, but I don't know if they've been making much sense. So I think after John makes his presentation, it'll make all this come together. And that concludes our report.
Thank you. We have Cable Television Committee, trustee Listener.
Yes, I guess our last meeting, well, not guess, I know our last meeting for the franchise agreement was canceled because of weather, and we're waiting for another one to be scheduled. So as soon as we have more information, we'll pass it on. That concludes my report.
Very good. Health and Community Services, trustee Zarnik.
Yes, Saturday, April 6th, the Joe McHenry Replenishment Elk Grove Community Blood Drive will be held from 8 a.m. till noon in the conference room in the lower level of Village Hall. This drive is named after one of our firefighters' father, who received 27 units and was a lifetime donor. He requested that we replenish the blood needed and encourage all to donate. So please come and honor Joe and save lives. Thank you.
Thank you. Information Committee, trustee Listener.
No report.
Recycling and Waste Committee, trustee Fighter.
No report.
Do you notice the earth kind of wobbled?
Just a second.
For a second.
Felt the earth move.
Wait till the next meeting, I'll make up for it.
Thank you. You will. That's right, we got the Bulgarian report.
Yeah.
Parade Committee, trustee Zarnik.
Thank you. Our next meeting is April 1st, 5:30 p.m., Room E, the Zedek Municipal Building. The parade is Saturday, September 21st, and that's in conjunction with Elk Grove's Oktoberfest. And that concludes my report.
Thank you. Move on now. Personnel Committee, trustee Frankie's not here. Any report from anybody?
No.
We move on now. Judiciary Planning and Zoning Committee, trustee Prochnow.
Thank you. The JPZ committee is going to be scheduling a meeting for sometime in April. We have not picked a date yet, but to review the parking regulations in our industrial park. As soon as I have that date, I'll probably be announcing it at our next board meeting. And that concludes my report.
Thank you, trustee Prochnow. Capital Improvements Committee, trustee Zarnik.
No report, but I'm sure construction's going to be starting soon, so you'll probably hear a lot about it.
Airport update, there's none to report at this time. Our next SOC meeting is March 29th, I believe, at
Friday.
8 a.m.
Right.
Was that noon?
Yeah, this is a lunch meeting.
That's the noon one, so noon, okay. Midsummer Concert Classic Series, Mr. Nicolai, you won't be here next time, so this is your last time. Let's see if you get it all correct, including the fourth one.
I'm working on the fourth one, of course. Melissa Etheridge on the 4th of July.
Yes,
Boss Skaggs,
very good,
Commodores.
very good, here we go.
Winona. And her big noise.
Very good, and we finish up with?
Night Ranger.
Very good, Georgie, good job. Okay, it won't be long off, think about it. It's less than 4 months, Georgie,
Pardon
till
me?
we start. Less
Yes,
than 4
indeed.
months.
There's a lot of pressure on me.
I know, we're watching, especially that fourth one. Special Events Committee, trustee Prochnow, that's only 2.5 months off. Memorial Day.
Memorial Day, and they were talking about, and I wanted to personally, I did when I was out there, thank that scout troop, because, you know, the Memorial Day ceremony is a culmination of a lot of volunteer work within the community. The VFW, the Ladies Auxiliary, the Park District, the Village, and then we have the Scout troops, the Girl Scouts and the Boy Scouts that come in and pass out flags, pass out programs, pass out water. They've been a godsend to us. So, I mean, when you look at these service organizations, they really are what make our special celebrations so special.
All right. No report on Liquor Commission. Reports from Village Manager.
I have no report this evening.
Village Clerk, I know, has a report.
Just a reminder, early voting does begin on Monday, March 18th from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. It will run Monday through Friday. They are including Saturday and Sunday hours for this election, and the hours are posted on the website. Feel free to contact the village clerk's office if you have any questions. You can register to vote at the early voting site the same time when you cast your ballot. So that concludes my report.
Very good. And Mr. Knickerbocker, nothing under you as usual?
No.
Yeah, not a thing. Any new business items from any board member tonight before we go to public comment?
Could I just add one? I forgot to mention during my report that to remind everybody that there are 6 $1,000 Frank J. Scholarships Memorial available for the Elk Grove Village residents graduating this year from high school. This can assist your endeavor for next year. Applications are at zarnakgolf.com and the Elk Grove websites, and they must be received by May 3rd. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, I know we have Mr. Oberg, you wish to address, if you'd come down? Yeah. And again, for the record, if you don't mind, please state your name and address.
Yeah, I'm Randy Oberg, I live at 720 Wellington, Unit 415. I just wanted some clarification. We had, at our complex, we had fire inspection come through, and he informed our management company that he noticed barbecue grills on our patios, and he informed us that that was against the new code. And I did some lookup, and yeah, the code was passed in 2017 January. You guys went to the Chapter 3 on the International Fire Code. My question is that was an ordinance of 3479 that you passed to adopt that code. Back in 1996, we were under a different fire code, it was
Right.
VOCA, and there's 4 members that are on the board now currently that had passed an ordinance to allow barbecue grilling on patios above the first level. And I was just wondering, if that ordinance is still in effect, how does that affect the new fire code?
I thought we voted to prohibit, because we had the big fire over on Ridge.
We did, but then we rescinded it a few years
In
later.
96?
Yes, you did, January 23rd.
We rescinded it?
Yes.
Okay.
We're allowing barbecue, and that
Okay.
ordinance, I'm just wondering, if that ordinance is still in effect, does that override the new
No,
fire code?
no, if we adopt the new ordinance, new codes, that would supersede it. However, can we make a modification to it?
You can either send it to committee, or you know, to JPZ, or you could look at an ordinance if you're gonna do that.
Well, why don't we, because what happened was back, actually, when Dennis was mayor, we had a big fire over the Ridge Apartments over there off of Ridge Avenue. And it was from grills, and what we observed during the time was some people really, to get them going, they burned garbage in it.
Right.
And it was catching the wood decks above it on fire, and so we passed the ordinance, and then, I forgot, you're right, we rescinded it.
Because we felt
A
like it was
few-
kind of a
It was
knee-jerk
unfair to
reaction.
pick on, and more people going with gas grills too by then,
Right.
which was safer. So, no, I mean, that's something we can look at. What we should do, if the board's comfortable with it, we just have staff, Mr. Knickerbocker's staff, put together an ordinance to, change it. Right, Mary Jo, we can just put back, pardon?
It's Rich.
Fire code? We just put, I don't think, Chief, we haven't had that enforced for 23 years. We've had no issues, I don't believe, have we? With fires on it? Not, I remember, that one fire is what we reacted to. And now with gas grills, I think they're safer. I thought we had some criteria of how they had to keep the grills.
There was some criteria that they needed to have on the balcony, I thought, with them.
They couldn't burn garbage in them, they couldn't, I think there were some rules we wanted with that. So, yeah, that's something it's early enough, it's not quite spring yet, so we can look at changing that.
Okay.
But thank you for bringing that to our
Yeah,
attention.
thank you very
Well,
much.
it's just that we had the inspector, and they went to the management company, the management company brought it to my attention, because I'm also on that board.
Right.
And then I just did some research, and I saw that you guys had the 1990 Boca, and in '96 you decided that you would allow grilling, and you did put some stipulations, but you also, if you look at 2460 for a guideline, I'm trying to find that, it's 2460.
It's fine, don't,
Okay.
Brandon, don't worry. We'll be adopt it, we'll probably put the same regulations, on it that we had before, because obviously, we've had no problems, so, you know, but mainly what the,
And our balconies are concrete,
Yeah.
steel, and brick.
and that's why we changed. The only thing is, we felt like we penalized everyone that did it right for the few people that were abusing on that. And then also we saw more and more gas grills, which don't put anywhere near the risk that a regular, charcoal grill does. Because actually we had people burning garbage in their grills on decks with wood decks above them and stuff. So, we'll be able to take care of that. And
I know in our complex, you can only, like my building, you can't use charcoal at all.
so just gas.
Just gas.
Okay.
Some of the other buildings have it where you can use charcoal, but there's no accelerant used. You can either use a chimney starter or the old Cal Rod electric starter.
Oh, so you can't spray lighter fluid on or anything?
We don't want the accelerant.
Okay. Well, yeah, we'll take care of it. First off, thank you for bringing it up to us. Obviously, we didn't catch it, and we'll definitely get it taken care of.
I appreciate it.
Okay, thanks a lot. Anybody else wish to address the board tonight? Mr. Petzel, wait a minute. You want to be by Mr. Shavel? Yes, sir. Excellent choice.
You want to see the bill?
You like it?
also.
Do you like it?
Tuesday.
Excellent choice.
Excellent.
You didn't even catch that.
It's late.
Is your brain thinking about Florida tomorrow?
Maybe.
Yeah? That's 7:37?
7.
It just landed. Ethiopian Airlines 737 just landed. And for some reason it says Georgia on the side of it. So whatever that means.
Won't that be dangerous?
Nah, not for me. Okay, anybody else tonight? What are you doing, young man? Really? You earning a merit badge? So if Mr. Knickerbocker keeps talking, you'll be a lot of writing for you, wouldn't it? Why don't you recite the Boca Code? Why don't you recite it for him, just so...
They had it in the Constitution?
Nah, just Boca.
Okay.
So, well, make sure you come down and see me before you go. I'll give you something for coming today. What troop you in? Okay, I know where Christmas Victor's. Well, we have Pastor Petuznik here tonight, so very good. So, what year are you? What grade are you in? First class, okay. 7th grade, you go Grove? Okay. Playing sports? Okay, you had it till you said basketball, but that's okay. Nah, I'm teasing. Any other questions before we go? Okay, we have library board members watching us. They want to see how we run our meetings. I understand that in about 2 months, you're going to have a new president of the library board. That means the Johnsons will be controlling 2/3 of village governments. It's a scary thought.
Very scary thought.
Very scary thought.
Oh, he's leaving you, Craig.
He didn't get his chocolates.
Oh.
Oh. Okay, nothing else? Then we need how Easter is still a ways, okay. We need a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Second.
We have a motion by trustee Zarnik, second by trustee Feichter. Lori, call the roll, please.
Trustee Listener?
Aye.
Trustee Petri?
Aye.
Trustee Prochnow?
Aye.
Trustee Zarnik?
Aye.
Trustee Feichter?
Yes.
Please take advantage of early voting. You have a choice here for the village board. Make sure you take advantage, and school board. A lot of important government here. With that said, 5-0, meeting adjourned.
You can,
Yeah, put 100,000.